were too sweet for me until I stumbled along the river and fell in. The snake's back on his feet, walking down the street. He's coming for you, but baby, I'm coming too. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love.
Hello, everybody. It is October 23rd, 2023. I am Drew.
And I'm Tara.
This is America's #1 Chicago-based sibling sports and entertainment butthole buffoonery 69 celebrating podcast. MELLONfights.
MELLONfights.
MELLONfights. I think I nailed that one. That was pretty good, Tara. I just discovered something when I just opened up my beer. Yeah, my High Life. High Life. Champagne of beers. Real men drink High Life, and ladies like it too. But what I discovered was I've been collecting. Hold on. I've been collecting bottle caps when I open up my High Lifes every week for our show. So, and I haven't had one every week for the last 4 weeks. So some of these are kind of old. Let's see how big that collection gets. I'm going to leave it right where it's at. I'm surprised the kitty hasn't gotten to it. Oh wait, I found another one. There's 5 of them. Cool.
Cool, man.
Very cool. Different location today for tear down the wall.
Yep.
Tara, I think you need to start going by something I saw this week. I picked up an order today and it just said the T. What do you think? Could you be the T? I mean, this person's already laid claim to the T, but I think you're probably big enough star to steal the T.
I'm America's #1 sports entertainment sibling butthole buffoonery 69 celebrating podcast.
Chicago-based for sure.
Chicago-based, yeah.
For sure, Chicago-based. Speaking of being the T, Travis and Taylor. Tara, my question is this. Why aren't people calling them Trailer? Like, that's a great couple name. Trailer? Yeah. They kind of give me this I know they're both super rich, right? Tons of money. But something about this football, football athlete and the country singer, it gives me this white trash vibe to this, when I see them out. It feels like that, like a high school, it looks like a high school relationship a little bit. And I think it's a little trailer parky. I like that about it. It doesn't feel Hollywood. It feels trailer parky. I think Trailer is a good couple name for Trailer.
I like it. I kind of have turned the corner on it where I kind of she looks like she's having the most fun at the football games and really getting into it. So I feel like I've turned the corner.
Tara, I'm not bothered by them. I've already said this.
Yeah.
I think there's little parts of it that are stupid and are bugging me, and it's like trying to be famous with it. But what is just bugging me is how the end, I was so annoyed yesterday that they kept bringing it up on Red Zone. I'm like, you're a Red Zone. Like, I don't want to hear about it. I'm trying to watch Red Zone. Like, he thinks he's clever when he talks. Scott Hansen's like, I'm like, shut up.
It's like, Scott,
Moran's
stop
even
it.
like, all right. I think they just sound lame and thirsty. I just think it's lame. That's all.
I agree. Yes.
I just think it's lame. I don't
also, it's like Scott, literally, people watching Red Zone are watching it to watch football. They don't care about Taylor.
Yes.
They don't care about Trailer.
Yes.
They do not care about Trailer.
Is trying to watch that game.
Yes. They're just trying to watch 7 hours of commercial-free football.
Yeah. Not 7 hours of football with a Swiftie sighting here and there. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care about them. I don't need you to cover it. It's not a story anymore.
Right.
It really
Stop
isn't.
it. No.
It really isn't a story anymore. The real question is that they're talking about, is she going to be at the Super Bowl if the Chiefs go? She's in Tokyo, Japan the night before.
Oh.
And then she's somewhere else the next weekend. Is she going to really be able to get from Tokyo to the Super Bowl? I don't know.
I don't
Sounds
know
tough.
either.
Sounds impossible.
It kind of does. But if anyone can do it, it's Taylor, because she
Maybe
probably
she flies
can
the other way
freeze
around
time
the Earth.
and slows down the
day
Earth,
before.
and then
it's going to be like 24 hours before the Super Bowl. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
She'll have a lot of time.
she'll be sleepy.
She has a private jet. We all know that.
Mm-hmm.
She'd be flying that everywhere.
Climate change, am I right?
Climate change, am I right? That's what this is about. Maybe, what if she used this? How about this, Tara? What if she used this as a platform? Be like, yeah, my private jets are bad. And she used it as like a platform to talk about climate change and try to change things. How about that?
Well, did you hear how Olivia Wilde said something about how about next time Taylor Swift dates a climate change scientist?
Yeah.
And people were pissed at her.
Why?
She's like, well, I meant no harm.
What's there to be pissed about? The point was that we're all stupid and pay us. It had nothing to do with Taylor Swift.
No.
That comment. The joke is about like, oh, maybe we'd all pay attention to this important thing instead of this extremely unimportant thing that's all in our face. Listen, the NFL is really unimportant as well.
Yes.
The two things combined, very unimportant. I just thought we'd get a little Swifty in this week and move on.
Just gotta get a little Swifty.
Gotta get a little bit in. I'm sure people listen. I was like, I don't come here for the Swift. They do though. They come for my bitching and moaning about the Swift, about trailer. What do they call them?
I don't think anything.
Well, that's because the best thing's trailer, and they don't want to say it.
They could be TNT.
No, they're trailer.
Trailer.
Swelsey.
Swelsey? I kind of like Swelsey.
Trailer Swelsey.
Trailer Swelsey.
I'm going to become a wrestler. I'm going to change from Cash Lambo to Trailer Swelsey.
I like it.
Mm-hmm. I'm Trailer Swelsey.
Swelsey.
When people are like, where'd you come up with that name? I'm like, well, remember when Taylor Swift dated Travis Kelce? Trailer Swelsey.
Trailer Swelsey.
Swelsey Taylor. Swelsey.
No.
I'm Swelsey. I just go by Swelsey.
Yeah.
But
your first name is
Trailer Swelsey. Oh, Trailer Swelsey. Trailer Swelsey's at ringside. Trailer Swelsey is climbing the top rope. Swelsey off the top.
I feel like you look like a Trailer Swelsey.
I look like a Trailer Swelsey?
Yeah. You look like a Trailer Swelsey.
I look like a Trailer Swelsey. I look exactly like a Trailer Swelsey.
You do. If I had to draw up a picture of Trailer Swelsey, it'd be you in that exact sweatshirt.
Nice. You'd think we wouldn't have, with as much as shenanigans going on, you'd think we don't have a lot to get to today, but we kind of got a decent amount to get to. Not really.
I know.
We can make our NBA talk as short as we'd like.
Yeah, I struggled with that. Want to know what I've learned about myself? I'm an NFL girl, and I know NBA, but it's not my forte. Yeah.
Well, we football wise, other than Swelsey, other than trailer, NFL
Trailer
yesterday,
Swelsey.
We got a lot more Tyreek Hill positive energy. That was fun on Sunday Night Football.
He even had a freaking like animation segment. I was like, fuck off.
And after everyone, I'm like, wait. I thought the last one should have been him cruising up and slapping a lady and going, how much? This is how hard he punches women, and it was like punching ones. Well,
those punch things.
Not punch. Yeah, one of the punch bags. That's how hard he punches women and chokes them.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never get over. No one's gonna hear this. Sadly, everyone that hears it agrees that he's a piece of shit. So maybe should I just put the clip up of me calling him a piece of shit? Probably. They'll come get me. All them hill boys. That's what they call his fans, right? The hill boys.
The hillbillies.
It sounded racist, but towards white. It was weird. The hill boys. All them hill boys.
Ow.
Tyreek Hill.
Well.
NFL. Eagles good.
Eagles good, but they're their red zone offense, I'm like, they will march down the field like there's no problem. But then once they get into the red zone, they start kind of trying to run it, and then they force themselves to do the brotherly shove, and they shouldn't have to do it that much because they're good enough to not have to do it that much, and they seem to do it all the time.
But it works.
It works, but I mean,
sometimes they call plays to get them to that 1 yard line because they like it.
They do like it.
Horns them up,
And they're
man.
like, Jason Kelsey's on the bottom like this, like all twisted while everyone's being shoved on him.
Right now, the Niners are down 16-7 at the half. Third quarter.
What happened to them?
Oh, they're fine. They got Debo out. That's not good. They got a lineman out. That's not good. They'll be all right though.
Christian's dinged a little.
He got in the end zone though for his 16th straight game with a touchdown.
That's crazy.
Pretty crazy. Pretty fucking crazy.
Well, you want to know what? There's one thing I know, Drew.
What's that?
We're bad at underdog picks of the week.
Tara, we should have just stuck. I said we needed to pick the Jaguars to break the curse, and then you're acting like you didn't talk me out of it.
I didn't. All I said, no.
I was moving on. With my goddamn day. You're like, well, Drew, his knee was fucking fine. He swung it all over town.
No, because all I said was, I said,
just take it. Take
his knee hurts. Nope.
It's fine.
And I was like, that is why they are actually underdogs. And you were like, oh.
No,
no.
You didn't say that's why they're
scared.
That's not what that's how you said why they're underdogs. You're like, well, Drew, we're forgetting one thing. His knee. Oh, we can't. His knee.
No, and then I go his knee, and you went, oh no, I can't pick him now because Trevi's hurt.
Hey, if you're gonna be holding your mic, you're gonna be peaking a lot, so you can't be as loud. You got to be a little more chill on it.
That's really hard for me, but I will.
Well, then turn your mic down a little.
Oh, Trevi, Bevy. Okay. I'll just keep it. Can I keep it
that whole time you tried to mock me with your bullshit, it peaked the whole time.
Is right here good?
Oh, it's better if you hold it by your mouth. You just need to turn it down. And then pull it away if you're going to get super loud. Just learn how to learn. We've only been on mics for a year.
But you forget, Drew, I can't hear myself.
Yeah, but you still know if you're getting loud to pull away.
How's that?
I don't care. Huh?
Hey, how's it going? Druzy!
That's good.
Okay.
That's good, I think. But you're going to peak. But if you're getting loud, just kind of pull it away.
I'll just do this.
You don't got to do it all the way back. You don't got to do it all the way back. Just keep it like if you're getting a little loud, give it a little. Haven't you ever seen singers, Tara, when they. Wait. See that?
Okay.
You come from a family of vocalists. Get it together.
I can't hear myself.
Yeah, but that's true. We need to figure that out. I don't understand why you can't. Doesn't never made sense to me.
Me neither.
So yeah, our underdog pick of the week, the Lions got their ass fucking lit the fuck up. Fuck the Lions. They're losers.
Here's the thing I've learned. The Lions are not what I thought they
aren't
were.
Him.
They are not him.
The Lions are not him.
They are not him, which bums me out because
the Ravens
really do like
might
him.
Be him.
The Lamar might be him. He's so good.
Yeah, Lamar is him. I hate the Lamar hate. I told you he's been playing really good, and they fuck him because of bad play calling. This week they finally had good play calling.
Yeah,
down in the red zone, and his receivers were catching balls,
and they just crushed. Right, he didn't have like them throwing it at their hands and them missing it.
So we're 7 weeks into the season, Tara, after this Minnesota Vikings game. And guess who looks real good? And you're talking shit about him just a few weeks ago. Kansas City Chiefs. The fact they're right there at the top. They got the best record in the league. They looked great yesterday. I was never worried, and I told you never to be worried. And they're probably going to be Super Bowl champs again. Sadly, they'll at least be in the mix. They'll at least be in the Final Four without a doubt.
Patrick Mahomes is good.
You know what really happened? The middle of that early season was the Swift effect. There was a lot of distractions around the team, and this week they're kind of like, all right, whatever.
They're like, all right, she's here.
But they don't care anymore. They've already used to it. They don't care.
Exactly.
They're moving on. She's moving on. She's going on a trip. She's going on
Tour.
tour next week in like South America or some shit.
Mm.
Or Europe. I don't know. I don't actually.
Do you know who else? Do you know who sucks?
Who?
Deshaun Watson, who pretty much got benched.
No.
Oh,
no.
Pretty much.
No. I watched
He was
it.
playing like shit.
I honestly can't believe he passed concussion protocol. He did the hands thing. I'm like, there's no way that guy didn't have a concussion. I think the team was like, we're not putting his ass back in. He's too much money.
He did the hands thing?
Yeah, he got knocked down and his hands froze for a second. I'm positive he had a concussion. Positive.
But he does suck.
Oh, as a person and as a player. No, that's going to be the worst money ever given to a guy, guaranteed. Ever.
You know who doesn't suck, though? Myles Garrett. That guy.
Myles Garrett's very good.
Is crazy. His jump over, like, the whole lines.
Crazies.
And then do you remember that one time when he tried to smash somebody's head with a helmet? That was crazy.
And then he, after the fact, claimed he called him the N-word. And then no one else on the field was like, yeah, that happened. He went to like, he felt stupid. Mm-hmm, and he basically decided to pull like the only card he had was like, well,
yes.
Even then it was inappropriate what he did. Yes. To swing a helmet at a guy's head, rip his helmet off and try to hit him with his own helmet. But everyone else, there was a ton of people on the field, black with him, other black men that would have definitely not hidden that. They've been like, yeah, he's
right. Sorry. Yes, exactly.
So that didn't happen. Let's be honest. Yeah, they were like in a pile together with like a bunch of dudes, and his teammates would have said something. Maybe Rudolph's teammates might have hit it, but no.
I really wish the Colts would have won that game. though. They're kind
Why
of
don't you say
team.
Colts correctly?
I do.
Why do you say Colts?
I don't. I say Colts.
You say Colts.
Colts.
You say Colts.
Yeah, it's Colts.
Yeah, and you say Colts. Ults.
No, that's Colts.
That's what you say, is what I'm telling you.
No, I say Colts.
Tara, listen back, listen hard, and you say Colts.
No.
You do not say Colts.
I say Colt.
Like cold. Say cold.
Cold.
Now do that as tss at the end instead.
Colts.
That's how you say it. You say Colts.
Colts. Anywho, I really wish they would have won because I kind of like Jonathan
They're
Taylor.
Not good, though. We talk shit about Minshew, and then he goes out and plays good.
He goes out, plays good. Everyone was doing the shimmy when they scored. I liked that.
Here's what I learned about our underdog picks of the week, Tara. We can't find someone that we like. We can't be like, oh, this team's playing good. What we have to do is find someone like, that team fucking sucks, like we said with the Saints, because that's what we know. We know sometimes a team we think is bad can go out and throw out a stinker, but when we know someone fucking sucks and they're favored, that team sucks.
Yeah.
That's what we need to be looking for, Tara.
Mm-hmm.
That team sucks. Shouldn't be favored. That sort of thing.
Okay.
So,
I think we should just not do anymore.
Was the Bears undrafted QB winning big. That was fun.
That was so fun. He had like 60 friends and families.
Like, all these tattoos, and he kind of talked like he didn't think he was white. It was very weird.
And he had his shirt off and was really flexing.
It was quite a deal. It was like, okay. He kind of sounded like an NBA, like how NBA players sound, like white dudes in the NBA. That's what he talked like a little bit. It was like, oh, I hang around a lot of NBA players is what it seemed like. Like, it was pretty funny. You know what I'm saying? Did you hear him talk?
Yeah.
Yeah. He seems like a cool cat, though. His dad is his dad's an arm wrestling champ. He's got a cool, interesting life. Our lives are boring, Tara.
I know. His dad's an ambidextrous arm wrestler.
Yeah, he's won world championships lefty and righty. That's wild. Yeah. I can't even wipe my butt with both arms. That's not true. I grew up wiping my butt righty. And then I broke my hand in high school. Now I wipe it lefty. Not a lot of people know that.
That's crazy that you didn't go back.
Yeah, because with J-Dog in it, I did go back.
God.
With J-Dog in it, I did go lefty, and then I went straight back to right dogging. Sorry, Mom. And Tara. And Brandy, if you're listening, I guess.
Miranda doesn't care.
Miranda watches.
She knows. Oh, God.
I wish.
No.
I wish.
It just is getting worse and worse. I hate it.
Do. Dad's going, yeah, I know what he's talking about. I spilled in my beard. All right. That enough NFL talk?
Yeah. I think it is.
Let's just keep so that's not actually enough NFL talk. The Badgers won. Badgers had a electric finale to that game.
Yes, it was.
Were you watching it live, T?
I was watching it live.
It's funny. None of us texted each other at all during that game because we're like over that shit. But they finally did something. They played really good in the second half. The young guy looked good. The running back, Braylon Allen, got his carries and he looked fucking awesome. Tara, the line was not blocking good. He was breaking tackles every carry. It was awesome. And then they did a little trick play where they had a lineman leak out and catch a pass.
Yeah.
And it was a bad throw. And he had to make a really hard catch, actually. The way he caught that. He had to go up for it. And they won it. It was awesome.
I was so irritated because I didn't watch the first half because I was on a hike. And then when I got back in the car, I was like, are you freaking kidding me?
Next week is the big game that I got to be. And now I'm re-excited for it because they've won a game again and they have a decent record. They're playing undefeated Ohio State. And we got to go to a Halloween. It's a night game.
Oh.
We'll get back to that Halloween party in a second. Tara.
Yeah.
Let's do our underdog pick of the week. We got to do one. We got to do one. And we're doing one between the two of us. And we're no talking me out of it.
Okay.
We're going to find no okay me. Let's find a team that sucks that is favored. We can't have a sucky team being favored.
Is it the week 7?
Can I tell you who sucks, Tara? The LA Chargers fucking suck. They're favored by 8.5 over the Bears.
Who?
The Bears. I know. Oh, I'm aware the Bears are trash sandwich. And I don't know how much they beat not a very good team, but the LA Chargers to be favored over anybody by 8.5 points is fucking nuts. That's nuts.
Where is the game?
In LA. But who cares?
I don't know how nuts that is.
Tara, 8.5 points. They have the same record. Tara, do you know the LA Chargers record? Pretty sure it's the same as the Bears. NFL standings. NFL standing. Okay, that didn't work. NFL I hate typing one-handed. NFL standings, Terry. You ready for this? The San Diego Chargers are 2-4. Okay. Interesting. Chicago Bears, 2-5. Oh, I'm sorry. They have one more loss. So a team that has 2 wins is favored by 8.5 points over anybody? That's bonkers, Tara.
Yeah.
That's bonkers. Tell me that's not bonkers.
It's bonkers. And they suck. They really do.
I think that's what we go with.
Okay.
I know the Bears beat a terrible Raiders team. I know this. Terrible. I'm aware of this. But the Chargers, man? Who have the Chargers even beat this year? Do you even know? KC made them look terrible. Cowboys beat them. They beat the Raiders. They also beat the Raiders, but not even they beat the Raiders and the Vikings. That's it. Those are 2 bad football teams.
Even though one's beating the 49ers right now.
Yeah, that doesn't mean shit. They're bad. We've seen them play.
They're bad.
Titans are bad. Our Titans beat them. Dolphins beat them. Dolphins have only beaten bad teams. That's what we know that now. We talked about that, did we not?
Mm-hmm.
We definitely talked about that. So there we have it, Tara. That's our pick. I'm not even letting you talk. You can pick your own if you want, but I think
I'll pick that.
Chargers. No. So we're taking the Bears plus 8.5. Bears plus 8.5. Rookie sensation. Gonna get him another one. I don't even know if he's supposed to play this week. I think Fields is out longer.
I think he's out longer.
LA Chargers, trash. Herbert, the most overrated QB in the history of time.
Phil Rivers might be up there with him.
No, Tara.
Yes, true.
No. Phil Rivers won more games than... Do you want to know what his record is? He's like 28-29 as a starter. Herbert.
Yikes! And people
Pretty
were
sure
so
Rivers had a
obsessed with
Pretty
him.
sure Rivers had a winning record, Tara. Phil Rivers record. Nobody cares about this shit but me, but Phil Rivers record, 137 and 107. Way better. 100 times better. Not 100 times better, but way better.
Yeah. Yeah, Herbert, he panics out there now. I don't know what the heck. Like,
he just doesn't have it in him.
He just
Remember
doesn't.
when he was at Oregon and he played the Badgers in the Rose Bowl, and we're like, that's the guy they're saying is the number one pick?
Yeah.
He played terrible in that game. The only reason they beat him in that game is because the Badgers had a breakdown. He had a couple really long runs. He didn't throw the ball well against them at all.
Mm-mm.
I don't think he can throw in big games. I think he's trash.
His big games, no clutch gene.
No clutch gene. And they're like, and they'll even say, but they'll like, oh, he has this many. They'll tell you that he has this many fourth quarter. I'm like, okay, against who? And what was the situation? Should they even have been down in that game?
Right.
I've never seen him come up big in a big time, like in a big moment. Just never. And the fact that his record is what it is makes a lot of sense.
He's got some good players on his team too. Keenan Allen. Eckler. Austin Eckler. Eckler. I got it.
Moving on to basketball. It is our NBA week. Or wait, do you want to do the movie, then go back to basketball? Okay. Just to mix it up a little?
I think when we do the movie, we go quick because we don't.
Yeah. Let's do the movie quick.
Where it's like we do a quick synopsis and then we just do.
Let's do the movie quick. Nightmare on Elm Street. Because we don't have to explain it as much. Everyone kind of knows what it is, you know? So A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984, the year Andrew was born. A little movie called Nightmare on Elm Street came out as it is the debut. It is the introduction of our man, Jonathan Depp. It is a horror movie by a horror classic director, Wes Craven, who also made movies like Scream, which I like much better. He's a slash. They call him like the slasher king, like slasher movie, like king, or basically like that. Because this is a slasher movie. We'll get to that. And Freddy Krueger is killing teenagers in their dreams. That about cover it?
Yeah.
That about cover it?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of this movie, Tara? I have some strong. I'll get to it, but I have some takes. But go ahead and tell me what you think of it.
So I did not care for it as a movie. I feel like maybe if I would have seen it back in the day, I would feel differently about it because it almost has cult classic feel vibes to it where it's not very good, but there's stuff that I could see people clamoring on to. But to me, I thought it was dumb. I thought the story was kind of dumb.
Yes. Dreams, I check out. Except for somehow I like Inception. Why is that? I don't know. Because I treat dreams as a different concept in that movie.
Right.
But like, I'm just not afraid of getting killed in my dream. Like, it just seems so silly.
It just wasn't scary at all. Because
here was the disconnect for me. It was like all the in between stuff with Freddy was like he was like saying dumb shit like ooh, and like that very first time you see him, his like arms get weird
arms
and
are
long,
stretched,
and it's like comedy almost.
Yes,
and it's disconnect because then when the deaths happen, they're actually very gory and kind of like done well. I'm like, oh, that was actually done really. Like when the first death, when he's dragging her around the ceiling and shit, and she's like,
yeah,
that was disturbing. I thought.
Yes, I thought that one was disturbing.
I thought the Johnny Depp one was really kind of cool, where the blood just shoots out of the bed.
This is weird. But I just, like you said, some of it I was like, this is coming off funny. The long arms, and then he starts running after her, and
awkwardly.
The way he runs, like he has poop in his pants, and he's
like he's a little old man,
poopy pants.
Yeah, it just isn't like that. I wonder if they get better, or I think they stick to that kind of like he says
campy?
One-liner funny shit.
Yeah,
throughout the whole thing, and it just doesn't work for me. Because I think that the deaths are kind of. Like I said, not all the deaths,
But I also feel like there's just like not a lot of deaths in it, and
Not
there's a
many at
lot of
all. There's the 3
and they're
kids.
kind of quick, and then it's just a lot of like Nancy being tired and trying not to fall asleep and trying to get people to believe
With a
her. Oh, the
coffee
coffee
maker under her
under her
bed.
bed and always having coffee. Like, we get it. You're tired.
You're
Like,
tired and you're trying to stay up.
exactly.
It's like, why are you making your horror movie so funny?
Yeah.
Because it was really quite funny. Like, if I went into it thinking it was gonna be, if we watched it together, I think we would have a lot more fun.
Oh yeah. Because
Like,
I was just like,
I almost changed the movie on you last minute to another John Carpenter movie, John Carpenter's Vampires. Because Miranda and I watched it, and we were having it was fucking terrible, but we had fun. It was really funny. It was like really fun to watch because it was so stupid and fun. But I was gonna tell you to watch that, but I realized watching it by yourself wouldn't be that fun.
yeah.
Because you wouldn't, and I kind of felt that way about this. Where if we had watched this together, I think we would have enjoyed it more.
Yeah, we might, because like it was not scary even a little bit.
No,
Um,
not even the first time he like pops out. It's like that wasn't scary.
right.
And then when you find out what it was, that the parents all killed him because he was like a child murderer.
Yeah. And then
Which I
like,
knew. Always known that, but
which I didn't know that, but I was also Nancy's mom. What was that character? She was
dude,
so
yeah, at least the
weird.
dad made sense.
Yeah.
He was like the cop that knew they killed this guy and just kind of was trying to keep it on the DL.
And like,
I mean, there were some cool parts where she was dreaming and she could see them outside. That was interesting. I thought that was kind of cool. There was like some cool stuff about it, but as a whole, it didn't work.
sure. And it was so, like, again, so much of it was not in that dream world, so it didn't have any scariness to it. It's just waiting for something
Right.
to happen, and then she'd go into the dream world for about 2 minutes and then come back out.
Yeah, I think we needed more deaths in the dream. Like, I think we needed about, I don't know, 4 more deaths probably of these kids getting killed.
Yeah.
Like before it got to her, like slowly it was getting closer and closer to her, but only 3. And the one wasn't even that good when they hung the guy, the boyfriend. I mean, that boyfriend, I would have thought everyone should have thought he did it.
Yeah.
Not even boyfriend, just creep. Were they
creep.
dating? It was so confusing if they were dating or if he was just a creep and she's like, yeah, right, that's fuck.
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
Because he was like super into her, and she was like, "Don't leave me here with this creep alone. I'm just gonna bone him, but I want you to be here."
Yeah. And then Johnny thinks he's gonna get a little action. Johnny got no action.
Were they dating? I was so confused.
Were they just friends across, or was he just the friend across the street?
But then it's like you're something about you're not gonna have a boyfriend. I don't know, where it almost made it seem like it was her boyfriend, and I was.
I think
so
they were
confused.
dating. They just weren't getting it out. I think they were dating. They just weren't doing stuff together.
Yeah, because when he came over to her house and he sat on her bed, she was like, "Excuse me, you get to sit on the chair. Get off my bed."
Yeah, she was a prude. She
Yeah.
sucked. The movie was really funny how they treated, like, they tried to like almost show you nudity multiple times, but what didn't, which is good because they were supposed to be teenage. They might even have been teenagers in real life.
Yeah.
But they were just trying to like really tease it here and there. It was really funny. The bathtub scene was kind of interesting, where like his claw came out. That's like a iconic image from the movie. Let's go do. Let's do. Oh, by the way, Miranda had a good score for We Fucked Up for The Thing. She said 5 sticks of dynamite.
Oh,
I was like, that's good. Because the amount of dynamite in that movie, 5 sticks of dynamite. I agreed. I thought that was really. She like was in the shower and opened the door to go 5 sticks of dynamite, and that's no context, but I figured it out very fast.
I love it.
I knew what she meant right away. So
I didn't even come up with a rating
this
for
one?
this one, so I'll have to think of it on the spot.
You'll figure it out. God, there was a line in it that I wanted to say, because we added a couple categories for it, and there was a line that was so fucking funny that Johnny Depp said, and I can't remember it now. Anyway, let's do the categories, Tara. That's so yeah. Weird movie. We're not gonna go scene by scene by this one. It's not that interesting.
No.
We could probably do that better each week now and do it a little quicker, and then
Right.
kind of just talk about the movie and things we liked. But
So my favorite character, I said was Freddy.
Yeah.
Because everyone else kind of sucked.
Sucked.
Like,
Everyone sucked. No one was good.
No.
Like they were all like, no one made any sense. Oh, when the mom died though, that was very funny. When he
So weird.
pulled her through the window at the very
Yeah.
end, like I'm like, I thought he was the car, and then all of a sudden he
Yeah.
pulled her through the window.
I don't know.
was
Like, I
hilarious.
can't decide what I think about the ending.
It was nuts.
I'm like, what is this supposed to mean?
Yeah, Freddy's the best character
don't
because I mean, obviously get all these other movies out of him, probably like 10 more.
Well, and he's just, even when he comes into when she pulls him out of the nightmare and
Yeah.
he's just wrestling with her, it's hilarious.
I missed that part. I like looked away during that part. I don't know what I was doing.
It's hilarious. They're just like rolling around.
I know. I was so boring last night that I fell asleep like 3 times. So I
can imagine.
So when I was running around today, I had it playing on my phone. So when that happened, I must have been driving because I was driving. So I wasn't looking at it while I was driving. Like when I'd stop and park places, I was kind of looking over at it. So I missed her actually pull him out and I didn't see it, but
it's just so dumb.
It was such a boring movie.
My least favorite character I said was Nancy or Nancy's mom.
Oh.
Probably Nancy's mom.
I think Nancy's a good choice. I think Rod sucked though too.
Rod did suck.
Like Rod was a piece of shit.
He was a creep.
Like I don't know what Rod's deal was. Johnny was really bad in it.
Yeah.
At one point she's like, you just hit him, you're an athlete, hit him with a bat. I'm like, that's an athlete. He runs like right away in the movie, he like runs into school real quick and he looked like a fucking dunce. That's nice running dunce. I remember thinking like that guy's not an athlete. And then later in the movie she goes, athlete. I was like, okay.
Athlete. Grab a bat. Hit him. That's what's gonna kill the nightmare murderer. A bat.
Yeah.
Stupid. Iconic scene. I said when Johnny got sucked into the bed.
Yeah, that's the most known. It's between that and the dragging her around. It's like one of the deaths. It's that or dragging her around the ceiling. I'm pretty sure I would say it's the Johnny Depp scene. Yeah. Like that'll like when they show like movie montages of like, you know, over the years, I feel like that pops in as that blood just shooting out of it. I just like that. Like he has so much shit in his room and on his bed, like a computer, and then
it's like TV that he puts on his lap.
Dude, he's like way ahead of his time. He has like so many multimedia things going on at one time in bed. Like he's like a Gen Zer, right? He's like real Gen Z in that scene.
And his mom's like, "Why? How can you hear your TV with your headphones on? I can just hear it, Mom."
He's like, I'm just Miss Nude USA is gonna be on TV.
Yeah, like, I don't need to hear it.
No, I don't need to hear it. I just need to smell it. What, Johnny? It's a TV. What was his name in the movie? Glenn. That's a bad name.
Glenn.
You know the teacher.
Yeah.
That's like in like a bunch of like stuff
something about like, Mary.
Something about Mary and a lot of stuff like that where she's
she's like
also
a weirdo.
In, like, Kingpin. She's always a weirdo.
Yeah.
Her character name is Teacher.
Teacher.
So that's fun.
Sexiest scene?
Yeah.
When you could hear them boning. Rod.
I think it was the tub scene. It was the tub scene. It was kind of sexy.
It was not sexy.
She's in a tub, nude, with her legs spread, and a hand comes up. I know it's... Hold on. A dog next door is barking. That's the sexy scene to me, but you can say when they're boning loud.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't...
Does a dog go nuts? Can you hear that? It stopped.
I mean, it wasn't horning me up or anything, but...
Yeah, the tub scene was better. Hornier.
It was not horny.
For show.
Maybe for guys.
Yeah, maybe.
She's like, Jane... Tarzan... Something Jane.
Is that what she says?
She goes, Tarzan... Cure Jane or something stupid like that.
She says that?
Yeah.
To who?
To Rod.
Oh, in the bed?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she did say something fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of dumb lines in it.
So many.
I'm excited to see what your favorite line is.
Um, the most boring scene, I said all the scenes of Nancy being tired and drinking coffee.
Mm,
It's
very
just like,
boring.
and you could tell she wasn't actually drinking. So,
Yeah, anything Nancy's trying to stay awake was fucking
yes,
lame as hell.
so stupid.
So tired. Yeah, Nancy sucked.
She was going on day 7 though of no sleep, so I felt
Coffee and
bad
keeping you
for
up.
her. No.
Coffee and keeping you up. At that point, coffee and keep doing it.
Mm-mm. Um, the Tara moment, nothing. It was
Yeah,
too
there was no
slow.
like.
It's too slow moving to be stressful.
You also
Even
didn't care about anybody enough to where you would
yes,
where you could put yourself in their shoes and be like, that's so like cringy.
that's what I said, and I was like, it was so low stakes. Even though people were dying, it was
Yeah,
so low stakes.
it was stupid.
It's like, what is
Like 4
this?
people we don't give a fuck about.
Hero Nancy,
Mm.
villain.
Yeah, I don't know who else it could only be.
I know,
Who's the
villain.
villain? Here we go. This one could have debate. I feel like
It's Freddy.
it's not the parents
I mean, they're
that
bad
murdered
too, but
that
Freddy
murdered and then
was
didn't tell their kids about it and just let them die without like being like, oh, maybe we should get out, like try to figure this out instead of like she had a bunch of information she never could know. I mean, yes, Freddy is the villain for sure because he also killed kids when he was alive. That's why they
yes.
burned him alive.
Yeah.
Could have sworn they showed that in the movie.
How weird is it to
Or did
how
they show
that?
it?
No,
Okay, she just told it, right?
she just showed him his claws or whatever.
Oh, that's right. I think they show it in another one of the movies.
Also, just how that comes about. It's like, oh, I know who Fred Krueger is, and it's just
I got his claws. Why did she take his claws?
right. It's like, what are we doing?
Weird
here?
trophy, bitch.
Yeah.
Weird ass.
It's like, and then why would did she become an alcoholic because she was living with the guilt
Of murder.
of murder?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so.
The message of the movie.
Yeah.
I said, don't murder evil. They'll just find a way to avenge their death in your dreams.
Oh shit, that's good. That's good.
Favorite
really
death? I
Yeah.
said Tina's because it was at least gory and weird.
It was wild. It's good.
And
I
it
think
was
that's
like,
I think it's the best death.
because normally what happens is you have a death like that and then it escalates or at least lives up to that one. I didn't think any of the other ones did.
No, it kind of reminds me of Scream. The first death in Scream is the most disturbing too.
It is.
When he kills Drew Barrymore, that's
I'm gonna
the most
gut
disturbing
you
part of
like
the
a
movie.
fish. It is.
Like
so,
when they
that's
come
like
in and
the
her dead body's there, like it's
that's
messed
like
up.
that is the scariest part of the movie for sure. But there's other scary stuff too.
What in Scream?
Yeah.
Yeah. Scream's got good deaths all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
But the first one was the best one.
One liner.
Yeah.
My favorite was warm milk. Gross. When she's in the tub, because I'm like, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you some warm milk. Warm milk. Gross.
God, I wish I could remember the one I liked, but I can't. I was driving around, so I couldn't write it down. But
There's also one where she's like hasn't been sleeping and she looks in the mirror and goes, oh my god, I look
Yes,
like I'm 20.
that was the line. I know. It made me feel like a 100-year-old man.
No.
That she goes, oh my god, I look 20, and she said it with such disgust.
Exactly.
Instead of being like, that's exciting, she was like, I thought that was because
Ugh.
normally when you're that age, like, oh, I look 20. Don't I
Yeah.
look old and cool? But she was like, oh, it looks like old dog shit sandwich 20-year-old. It's like, oh my god.
Mhm.
That was the line. Thank you for bringing it. I loved that part.
Yeah. The scariest part?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Tina's
know.
death, probably.
Probably.
Yeah, nothing else is scary at all. Tina's death was like kind of disturbing.
Yeah.
I
It
don't know
was
it's scary, but it had a disturbing quality too because it was so bloody and messy.
yeah.
And like you didn't know what was going on. You didn't know that at that point that he could just Like if he got you in your dream, like you the person, like you were
And
in,
if
like
you didn't wake up,
yeah,
then
you just keep dying.
yeah.
Yeah, the Johnny Depp thing didn't even show what was happening to him in the dream. Do
No.
you know what I mean? They should have, but it was probably so he could be surprised so much by it. It just like pulled him in and then the mom comes in and only kind of has a reaction and then goes nuts. But
yeah.
she goes, "Oh my God. Oh, I guess she was probably a little confused.
Yeah. Because it's just,
what the fuck's happening? Because his body's not anywhere to be seen.
Where'd Glenn go? And why is there blood everywhere?
And then she's just like, oh God. Oh God.
Ooh.
Yeah, she does turn it on a little more after that. She also looked about it way too old. She looked way older than what's her name? Mom. Nancy's mom. Like way older. I guess that's possible. Miranda's parents were older than like her friends' parents. Because they're our friends' parents' age. Or our parents' age.
Mm-hmm.
Next category, T.
That's it. I just have to think of a rating.
A rating, huh? I probably would put those two new categories earlier in the list. Message straight into ratings, our thing.
The rating.
What was the rating, Tara? 50. It's so bad. It's got to be bad.
So bad.
So
it's so bad.
Probably one. It's a one. It's not even Night Scare is not even a good thing to rate it because it was not scary. A nap. I'd rate it a nap on like a nap while sitting up. You ever do that where you fall asleep like sitting up, like in a while you're like it's too early, you just kind of fall asleep sitting there.
Yeah,
like a seated
nap.
A seated upright nap is what I rate Nightmare on Elm Street because that is not ever fun when you're like, oh fuck.
I'm gonna rate mine. Third degree burn.
Oh. Is that bad or good?
It's bad.
What's the worst?
Third degree burns aren't good.
Okay. Got it. That's good. It's good rating. Third degree burn. I rate mine 5,000 dead kids in a basement. That's very bad. It's very, very bad.
It is very, very bad.
Tara. Real quick, not real quick. Let's jump to NBA quick. I didn't do a bunch. We don't even have to do much of an NBA thing.
I know. I didn't. I didn't
sound
even
like you
know.
Came up with much.
I just didn't. I just am not ready for NBA.
Well, it starts on Thursday.
I know.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has agreed to a 3-year, $186 million contract extension with the Milwaukee Bucks. So motherfucker ain't going nowhere, but that's a big ass contract.
Yes, it is.
That's a big ass contract. $186 million, Tara. That's $62 million a year. That's bonkies.
That's bonky boo boos.
That's like humongous.
That's like
I don't know how they're gonna afford because like I don't know when that starts. I think in 2 years. But like in the third year from now, I think Dame's contract is like $70 million or something crazy like that.
Jeez.
I don't know how they're gonna afford any of this shit. But the Bucks are getting ready to go.
I'm excited for that. It's just such a long season that it's hard to get too excited.
But I get excited at the beginning. Get it going.
Excited in the beginning, and then
everyone's
towards
healthy.
the middle,
everyone's gonna be playing game one.
Good.
And that has not been the case in a couple of years.
No.
You know what? I'm gonna attack somebody. I'm gonna attack a guy. I'm gonna attack Bill Simmons in the Ringer.
Oh.
They're all like, here's why.
Because they're saying like, the Bill Celtics?
Simmons, he's no, they're not saying Celtics, but he's trying to act like he keeps saying it. I like the Bill Simmons podcast. I like Bill Simmons, but it's driving me nuts when it comes to this Celtics Bucks. Like he keeps acting like the Bucks. He's like, they're not going to win that many games. Like they're not going to be that good in like the regular season because like they're gonna. I'm like, that's just not true. Like they're talking about how their depth. I'm like, they had the best record in the NBA last year with almost the exact same team. The only difference is Drew Holiday and Dame. Yeah, and Dame can score some fucking buckets, and a subtraction of Grayson Allen, which is like a beautiful thing because that guy was garbage.
Dog shit.
Never hit an important shot, especially in the playoffs. And Giannis missed 19 games last year, 18 or 19 games. He played 16. He wouldn't have got the thing, how they changed the rules. And then Middleton missed 50 games last year.
Yeah.
They're gonna win more games this year than last year, in my opinion. I think they're gonna want to go out and work, and because Lillard ain't gonna take nights off.
No.
Giannis doesn't take. If Giannis stays healthy all year, he's not gonna take nights off. The Bucks are gonna be sick, and I'm just here's what it is. I know the truth is that he's like
scared.
Yeah, he's like a little like fuck.
Yeah.
Like the Celtics got better, and they did get better. The adding Drew Holiday made him a very good team.
Yes.
Like they're going to be a good team, but at the same time, he's got to tell himself lies.
Yeah.
But it's got it in the heads of a lot of the guys there too, where they're like, I don't know about the regular season over. Like they're a number. I'm like, I think they're going to have the best regular season record. I think Giannis is going to win MVP. That's my prediction. I know I predicted these things last year. They did have the best regular season record, but they will have it again. And Giannis will be the MVP. He wants it. He wants it more than anyone, I think. I don't know that Jokic cares. Embiid can't get it again. They played like such dog shit in the playoffs.
Yes.
Giannis wants it. He's going to go get it. Lillard is going to open up everything for him. It's going to be awesome. Go Bucks, go.
Go Bucks, go. I also had Giannis as my MVP because I just can't see him not getting it this year because, he's been the top 3 every year since forever, and
like 5 years straight.
Exactly.
6 years
and
straight.
He now has Dame to spread that floor out a little more, and like you said, he wants it. He goes out and he works at his craft and tries to get better. He worked with Hakeem the Dream to try to get some post moves. Like
that's actually the biggest thing I took from that first preseason game. The first thing was throw it to him. They threw it to him in the post, and he did some like Hakeem Olajuwon pivot foot shit, which it was beautiful. Was it as clean and beautiful as Hakeem the Dream? No. But he was doing
working at it,
and he's working at it.
It's
and
new.
Him, it's new.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to win a lot of games, Tara.
Yes. I don't see how they don't.
A lot of, barring injury, but that's true of everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
When you make predictions like this, you don't even have to say unless there's injury because everyone knows that. That is implied. That's true of everything. If someone gets hurt, obviously they're not going to win something. So I'm excited about the Bucks.
Same.
I'd like to see Bucks versus the Nuggets in the finals. That sounds great.
That does sound great.
Bucks Nugs.
Bucks versus Nugs.
Bucks versus Nugs.
Let's see.
That's too much money, Giannis. Give some of that money away.
I know, that's so much money.
It's too much money. Dang.
What? I said that the in-season tournament, it's going to be a big flop because football
total bust.
Because football is still king at that time, and
nobody's going to give a shit.
No one's going to care
about this in-season tournament. I don't care.
I don't care.
I think someone's like, "Oh, Chris Paul said they're going to win the in-season tournament." I'm like,
sweet.
Okay. I'm sure the other Warriors like, okay, why would we? It's not even hard to win it. You got to win like 5 games.
Yeah.
It's something weird. I think it's a pool of 4 teams in your pool, and whoever wins that pool moves on to the another game, and then there's a 4-team tournament. Boring.
Dumb.
Who cares?
Money grab.
Stupid. Am I going to watch it? Yeah. Just to see.
Depends. Yeah.
It's the first time. Because what if I'm wrong? But we're going to know pretty quick that it's stupid.
Yeah.
If anyone ever was like, well, we won the in-season tournament last year, I'm like, cool. It means nothing.
Another prediction I had.
Let's hear it.
James Harden is going to play for 2 teams besides the Sixers this year.
Whoa. So he's not only going to not play for the team that they trade him to, he's going to play for another team even after that.
Yeah.
They're going to trade him early.
They're going to trade him early. And
right before the deadline, he's going to be like, nah.
Yep.
Or they cut him.
Yep. And then
they
he
release
goes
him.
To wherever.
And he does what's that called? When they sign those release players. What's that called? Waivers. I don't know what's called. Buyout. The buyout. They're going to buy him out. And then someone's going to, you're right. Okay. I like that prediction that he's going to play for 2 more teams. Will he play any for the 76ers?
No.
So he's going to just play for 2 other teams. No 76er minutes.
Yes.
You sure about no? You don't think he's going to play against the Bucks on Thursday?
No.
I think he does.
Okay.
Bad.
Okay. So they want to get rid
I
of
think
him?
he plays for Tara. My predictions: he plays for 3 teams this year, including the 76ers.
Okay.
I agree with your prediction, but I think he will suit up for the 76ers for a game.
Okay.
A few games.
And just show how bad he is.
Yeah, but no one would want to trade. He's an idiot. That guy's a moron.
You know.
Total moron. I was trying to come up.
Okay.
Oh, you got another one? Go ahead.
I only have one
No,
more.
do your last one. Do your last one, then I'll do my thing.
My last one is Draymond is going to punch CP3 in the face.
Ooh. Ooh, I doubt it.
Probably not.
He's older.
Yeah.
Like, he's older than, I don't think he's going to, he thought that Poole's a punk ass kid, so he deserved to punch. I just don't think he'll do that to CP3.
Well, maybe like CP3 and Steph will get in a fight, and then Draymond will be like protecting his guy.
I think that CP3 is going to be on his best behavior.
Probably. He needs to be.
I think he's going to know his role, that he's not there to be what he normally is at other places, where he's like this big leader, the guy that kind of like puts everyone, they already have a culture there. So he's like, he just kind of knows, I got to come here to try to win a championship.
Yeah.
Which I don't know that he will.
No, he will not.
I think the Warriors are done winning championships. Did I say that? Now they're going to bite me in the ass. I don't actually believe it.
I don't either.
I think when you got Steph on your team, you can do anything. As long as you got Steph, you can do anything.
I don't think they'll win another championship.
All right. Eat those words when they win one this year.
Okay.
You don't
Maybe
think
they'll win an in-season tournament. Maybe they'll win that.
Okay, there you go. In-season tournament champions.
CP3
like that.
is right.
There you go. Here's the thing: is I think Steph will win another one. I think maybe this iteration of the Warriors, because I think Steph can play another like 7 years, just because.
Oh yeah, he's awesome, but I just don't think Clay will get back to where he needs to be.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think this iteration is going to win one.
Yeah.
But I think if you get the right pieces around him again, if they build a certain way again, they can win another one with him as a little older.
Sure.
But I just think that the Nuggets are too good. Yes. And a couple of the other teams at the top. I even think that the Suns are probably a little too deep for them right now.
Yeah.
And then I don't know that they could beat the Bucks or the Celtics. I know they beat the Celtics the Bucks, just the Bucks. I don't know. Tara, I don't know, man. They were just in the they just won they won 2 years ago. They didn't win last year, but they won the year before. Nah, I don't know, Tara. I think they're going to win one.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I just don't think so. Do you have any predictions?
The Bucks waved Drew Timmy. Well, I didn't really have any predictions because I was out. I forgot. But I wanted just to try to come up with a trailer Quelsey. What was it? Swelsey?
Trailer Swelsey.
A trailer Swelsey for this NBA. The NBA's got to like get something sort of popping like that. Is there an artist right now that's maybe not, I mean, because the NBA is not as big as the NFL. So they don't even need it to be a Swift. Is there someone that's maybe up there that can, and there's a guy that could be that for the NBA this year? A trailer Swelsey. Is there someone that can be the Taylor Swift Kelsey combo in the NBA this season? Who could it be, Tara? Who are the artists right now? It would have to almost be like someone with a little more. She feels right for the NFL because the NFL is so mid-America.
Sure.
Where the NBA is a little more urban, it's bigger in the cities than the country, I would say. Like city people like NBA more. So maybe more of like a Dua Lipa, but she's not big enough, right? But who's close? Is there anyone that's there? What if it was a male? What if it was a male performer and a gay lover? There's got to be somebody, Tara, in the NBA that can be that.
What if Britney Spears and Victor Wembanyama?
Oh, wow. Wow. It's close. I don't hate it. It's wild. It's just wild enough.
Yeah.
I think you're right, though. I think it has to be the athlete. It might be the bigger one in this situation. Victor Wembanyama's going to be a star.
Oh, but
Giannis, I would say Giannis if he wasn't in a loving relationship with children. But Wembanyama is not bad. Britney's probably not the right answer, though. I mean, it would people's mind would fucking melt. if they covered that, if they covered that, I'm like, yeah, you gotta cover that because this is nuts.
Well, especially since his security hit her in the face.
Right. So that was like, where they made up little they made up on the side.
Yes.
Oh, Tara. So
yes.
I like this. So Victor Wembanyama starts dating Britney Spears during this NBA season.
Yeah.
And the fucking world will melt down.
Exactly.
Just think about how big that was when he sort of hit her.
He didn't.
His security sort of hit her. Think about how big that was when his security sort of hit her. Like it was like pretty big. But if they started dating, people would forget that Swell C was even happening. They go, trailer who? This is the real trailer park over here. Britney Spears and Wembanyama. Brichter. Britney and Victor. Brichter.
No. Just Brichter.
Well, it's either that or Victimy.
Victimy.
Victiny. I think it's Brichter.
Brichter.
Spears and Yama. Wemben Spears. Nope, Spears and Yama. Brichter. Oh man, Brichter is going to be huge.
Brichter is
I
going to
can't
be
wait
huge.
He's so tall. She's so little. Tara, do you want to know something awesome? Do you know what was released 25 years ago today? Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby. Did you know that?
For real?
I was going to tell you that. Yes.
Look out.
One more time was released.
And she plays basketball in it.
1998.
Drew, she plays basketball in the video.
Tara.
Oh my God.
Britney Spears needs to, she has like a husband or something, right?
No, they're divorced.
Boom. So Britney Spears needs to date Victor Wembanyama. It'll be good for both of their brands.
Yes.
She'll be dancing with knives for him. It's going to be wild. It's going to be fucking nuts. He's so tall. He's like
tall.
He's so tall. And she's so like, fucking little. She's like, what, 5'2"?
Yeah, she's like 5'2", and like he can wear her around his neck like a snake.
Like a snake. Like, and they reenact a slave for you.
Yeah.
Fucking,
but she's the snake, and she's
maybe not
this.
that song. Maybe not that song.
Okay.
Maybe not do that song. Okay. But he still does the snake around. Yeah. He still does the snake, but maybe they don't sing that song. Gets a little weird at that point. I like this, Tara. I think you fucking nailed it.
I think we found it.
Because Britney's big enough. They're both big enough.
Britney's definitely
Britney's big enough. Britney's huge. Everyone wants to say Swift is as big. Nothing will touch what Britney Spears was when she. It's not even close. It's not even close.
It's not even close.
I had a hiccup. I really don't think it's close. I think the way things are covered now is a little different. And I think that the money she's making is a little different because of inflation. But what Britney was doing was fucking bonkers.
Yeah.
Man. It was the biggest thing in the world. Because also, like, I know guys like Taylor Swift, but like guys were obsessed with Britney.
Yeah.
And girls were obsessed. I think it crossed more lanes.
Yeah.
Where everybody's like, who the fuck is this Britney Spears? She's massive. I don't know how big she was with adults at that time.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think
either.
they knew her. I think everyone liked Britney Spears. Oh, babe. Oh, Wembanyama, how was I supposed to know that you were 7'6"?
Oh
my God, it's gonna be Tara. It's just fucking nailed it. I don't think we need to talk any more NBA.
No more NBA.
We're moving on from NBA. So this day in history, one more time came out, as did the Apple iPod.
I saw that
on this date in history as well, Tara.
I saw that.
So I was gonna combine Britney Spears with the Apple iPod and go, if you were gonna load five songs or five something on your iPod. 5 songs, 5 records, 5 artists. If you'd load 5 artists just to put on your iPod and full shuffle, who are the 5 artists right now? Go. It doesn't have to be your 5 favorite artists, but you want to shuffle it up and you're stuck with that's all you can put on that iPod ever.
Okay.
So iPod.
Britney Spears. Dr. Dog.
Dr. Dog. They're going to say Dr. Dre.
No.
I'm with you though.
Um, Bruce.
Bruce Springsteen.
Um, Rihanna.
Oh, I like that.
And Usher.
And Usher.
He's got
Oh
some old
wow.
school stuff that I
Oh
love.
wow. What if Rihanna started dating Luka Doncic?
She too is in a loving relationship,
I know. Luka. I just thought it was funny.
but it would be fun.
I know. It's Hollywood, man. You can make anything happen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Want to know what's crazy, Drew? I knew that it was the iPod day too, and I didn't know it was Baby One More Time Day, but my number one song on my iPod was Stronger by Britney Spears.
oh,
I loved
how do you
that
know that?
song
You just remember that?
because it would like say top songs, and for some
Mm-hmm.
reason I just remember that it was Stronger.
Stronger than yesterday. Tara, do you have any hard-hitting questions for me or any holiday stuff for me?
I got a couple.
What do you got for Andrew this week?
So today is Slap Your Annoying Coworker Day.
It's weird.
It's
Okay.
weird.
Yeah. That's a dangerous idea.
Have there ever been any coworkers that you wanted to slap? You don't have to name any names.
Thousands. Hundreds. Almost all of them. Almost all
Even
of them.
the people
What are
I
you talking
like.
about?
Even the people I like. Oh my god.
Even my friends, there's points where I was like, you fucking. There was points when Miranda and I were working together before we were dating. I was like, I need to slap a bitch. This fucking attitude I'm getting thrown at me. What the fuck?
No.
Oh, every single person you've ever worked with, you should have wanted to have slapped.
Oh yes. Where it's
even
like,
if they're like your good work friend,
yeah.
like you go, what the fuck?
There's
homie?
times where it's like, okay,
You're fucking letting me down today.
Mm-hmm.
I was probably one of people's very favorite people to work with, but I guarantee there was at least one time a week where they're like, fuck you, bro.
You think
There's no doubt in my mind.
You think you're so fucking cute.
You think you're so cute, and then like all of a sudden you're just not gonna do shit.
Today's National Crocs Day.
Yeah.
I just wanted to give a shout out to Crocs because they've become my shoe of choice.
Miranda, and give a shout out to Crocs.
Yes.
Tara and I avoided Crocs our whole lives.
And then I
still only have one pair of Crocs, but I do like it.
Yeah.
Tara has about 18 pairs. She has so many pairs, she gave a pair away to Miranda because they didn't fit her quite right. Is that why you gave them to her?
No. I have that same exact pair.
And you bought them again?
I bought a pair for her mom and they didn't fit. Oh. And I said, well, instead of taking them back, let's just give them to Miranda. She likes Crocs because I got them for a good deal.
Well, now she has 3 pair. She had 1 pair for 7 years. Now she got 3.
That's crazy. I know.
No one's got it.
It's crazy that she only has 3 pairs and she had 1 for 7 years. And I just got into the game in February probably. And I have 8 pairs maybe nice. 9. Anyway, it's TV talk show host day. So I just wanted to know your top 3.
Johnny Carson was born on this day in history.
I know. And
Johnny Carson was born on this day of history. Johnny Carson is on my list.
Yes.
My top 3 TV talk show host. Conan O'Brien was my favorite at number 1. I was obsessed with Conan O'Brien.
Mine too.
Before Conan O'Brien, though, I was actually obsessed first with David Letterman. I really liked David Letterman a lot. And then And then when I watch old Johnny stuff, I love it.
He's
so Johnny's
good.
My number 3. He may be the greatest of all time, but I didn't grow up on him, so he doesn't hit that. He goes 3rd on my list. Johnny Carson.
I've got one different than you.
Johnny.
I'm Johnny.
I'm Johnny. So that was my list. What was my second one? I forgot. My brain isn't working.
Conan
was number 1.
David Letterman.
Oh, Letterman was 2. Conan 1, Letterman 2, Carson 3. For me. I'm not saying that's their actual rankings of greatest all time. That's just how I rank them.
Conan's number 1 for me. Jon Stewart is number 2.
It's a good one.
And Johnny Carson's number 3.
Okay.
Love him.
I like it.
It's also Weird Al's birthday today. He turns 64. I just wanted to know if you have a top 3 favorite Weird Al songs.
I'm Fat is good. Fat. I would say, I mean, it's hard to beat Eat It. Eat It's very good.
Mm-hmm.
And then I like a Surgeon quite a bit. I can't lie. I'm a fan of Like a Surgeon.
I like Amish Paradise.
It is good.
I was watching. I don't know if I told you this. I was watching something and it had Beast Mode on, and he was like hanging out with Amish people, and he was like, "Have you heard the song?" He goes, "Do you know who Weird Al is?" And then he plays Amish Paradise for him.
What did they think?
They were like dancing along. It was
so
funny.
I want to see this.
I don't even know what I saw it on, but I'm like, what is this? This
was
guy's
it recently?
so yeah.
Because he does like this. He's on like one of the shows and does like interviews each week.
It might have been
like the Sunday shows.
Yeah, it might have been that then. But I was just like, this guy is too much, and he's just so dang likable.
Beast Mode.
Yeah,
I like him. I do like Marshawn Lynch.
That's all I got for you.
Oh, Weird Al's birthday. I don't have anything for you. I just want to talk about what's coming up this weekend. It's Halloween, Tara.
Yeah.
I just want to talk about Halloween costumes a little bit more.
Sure.
Halloween parties are probably this weekend for most people.
Yep.
I think we probably should have done more Halloween ideas. Someone should definitely be Trailer Swelsey. I like the idea of wearing like a Kelsey jersey and like have a blonde Taylor Swifty type wig on, and then maybe how she wears like bodysuits, like one pieces.
Yeah.
Maybe have that on under the jersey so it comes out the bottom. That's Trailer Swelsey right there for you.
That's what you want to wear?
And carry a football. Maybe carry it. No.
Oh.
This for one person, if you're not a couple. Carry a football in one hand and a microphone in the other, and you're Trailer Swelsey.
Okay.
I love it.
It's good.
Do you have a Halloween costume for next week?
No,
weekend?
But I was thinking about.
I don't know if you guys are doing anything at work.
No, we're not. But I was thinking about getting a pickle costume from Amazon.
Why is that? Well, we got to wear something for our pod next week on Halloween.
Oh, I'm gonna wear a pickle costume then. I'm gonna get it.
Or actually, the pod comes out on Halloween,
but still.
I have a different costume that I'm gonna wear this weekend for next week because I bought 2 separate things. I sent Tara a picture of why a pickle. I'm confused.
I just saw it on Amazon and I liked it.
All right.
And it was like $14.
So I think what we realized years ago is the funniest pickle beats. I think what we realized years ago, the funniest costume I ever wore was just when I wore a child's costume as a hat. It was a baby costume, and I put that on my head, and I just wore it I was a toucan. It was a hat, and it was a toucan. I wore a towel as my body. Like I took a beach towel and cut a hole in it and draped it over me like a poncho, and I was a parrot. Or a toucan or something. Was it toucan?
Toucan.
So I guess this year I'm going to kind of follow in that. Maria and I got together and she saw Star Wars, all the Star Wars for the first time this year. So we wanted to be Star Wars characters. Well, we didn't necessarily want to be Star Wars characters. I just thought it would be funny if she was Darth Vader for Halloween because she's so tiny. She's such a little person.
Mm-hmm.
So we looked around and we actually realized they're kind of expensive, Darth Vader costumes, when you buy like an adult Darth Vader costume. But what we realized is she probably could fit into a 12-year-old boy's Darth Vader costume. So we ordered her a 12-year-old boy's Darth Vader costume, and it looks awesome on her.
It does.
She looks so fucking funny in it.
Uh-huh.
It's actually kind of a little. It's got a little sexiness to it. To be quite honest, she's like a little sexy Darth Vader. I'm like, well, I want to be. You're such a little person. I want to be something big. So the idea was maybe I'd be a stormtrooper, because I'd be the bigger than Darth Vader, and that could be funny. But then I was like, I want to be Yoda really bad. But so I've been looking for this Yoda costumes fucking everywhere, Tara. Couldn't find them. I was like, oh, maybe there's like a Yoda onesie, because they do onesies for all sorts. They had like a onesie Chewbacca. I was like, well, Chewbacca's already big, so it's not as funny. But Yoda's supposed to be little.
Yeah.
But every Yoda onesie was a fucking baby Yoda.
Mm-mm.
That's all they make. I'm like, I don't want to be baby Yoda. I know it's littler, but it's not as funny as Yoda.
Yeah.
Like Darth Vader and Yoda are from the same. Like, fuck baby Yoda. So I'm like, well, okay, I'm gonna get this. I can't find the outfit. All the Yodas I found were like for kids. It sucked. They were like little kid ones. And so I bought the onesie of baby Yoda because it kind of looks like Yoda's gear, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I found a children's costume where it looked like the mask was like kind of huge on the kid's head. I'm like, oh, that'll probably fit my face. So I ordered this fucking 12-year-old Lego Yoda outfit, and I get it sent to me. And sure as shit, it covers my whole head. You can just see my beard a little bit popping out.
Mm-hmm.
But this Yoda mask looks great on me. And I'm like, this is great. I can wear it with this one piece. And I'm like, oh man, look at all this like maybe I can like cut the sides of this Yoda outfit and like kind of throw it over my head almost like a poncho again. Try that move. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm gonna slip this bad bitch on. So I pull this yoga Lego. If it wasn't a Lego Yoda, because it's supposed to be boxy,
yeah,
that's the whole point. Is it's boxy, so it looks big on a kid.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to make a kid look like
it's
supposed to be huge on him, like oversized. You know how oversized looks on a thick boy. It looks tight. So I got it. I pull it on in the pants. I was like, oh, you want these pants? Before I even did this, I'm like, you want these pants? You could probably fit in them. They might be cozy. They're like polyester shitty pants. So she's like, oh, sure, whatever. I'm like, I'm going to slide these bad boys on too. So I pull on this 12-year-old boy's, guys, I'm 300 pounds. I'm 5'11", 300 pounds. I pull on a 12-year-old boy's Halloween Halloween Lego Yoda outfit. And I look I'm going to pop it in. I'm going to make a little video and pop these pictures in. And I look I look like Shrek.
You do. It does look like Shrek.
I don't look like Yoda. I look like
Yoda
Shrek. I look like Yoda Shrek. I look like if Shrek had a Yoda mask on.
Yeah, Shrek's trying to be Yoda for Halloween.
It went for Yoda as Halloween. So I pulled this bad boy on. My legs, you can see every ripple in my legs. It's so funny. And then the top is so tight. Luckily, it's got painted on abs because Yoda's jacked. I don't know if you guys knew that. And I look fucking nuts in it. It's so good. So for Halloween, it was not totally planned, but now that's what it is. Because I'm like, well, I could wear this one thing, but this is so much funnier. Is if we both wear 12-year-old boy costumes.
I love it.
For Halloween. I'm like, we both go like, oh, I'm like, yeah, they're both for 12-year-olds. And this is what I look like in it, and this is what she looks like in it. I sent her a side-by-side picture. We look nuts.
It's awesome.
It's so funny.
I'm so jealous that I won't be there for the reveal.
Well, that's the thing is the game, the Badger game is that night. But I might skip out on the party as a whole, but I want to be seen in this fit.
Yeah.
I want to be seen in this fit. So I'm hoping the Badger just is blown out by halftime and I can go watch it or go to the party. So there you go.
It's good. Maybe I'll have to rethink my costume options and not go as a pickle.
Terry, you should look on Amazon for some 12-year-old kid costumes.
I don't know if they'll fit me.
Terry, they fit me.
I know.
They fit me. How can they not fit you? Just get one that looks a little thick, like that would drape over you a little better. Okay. Maybe like you would probably look pretty good in this Lego Yoda one. Because it would be big on you, but on me it's like fucking glue. It's like painted on. I
saw it. It's good.
In the mask, Tara, the eyeballs, they painted eyeball. It's like the mesh you can see through, but the eyeballs are painted and it's impossible to see out of. I'm gonna be running into fucking everything. It's gonna be, and then I didn't mention this. It comes with these Lego guy hands. So I'm wearing these. It's in the picture, Terry. You didn't even know those are Lego. No. You know how Lego hands are like this? Yeah, I'm wearing those. I had to squeeze into those. I look like a fucking idiot.
Insane.
So I'll pop that up for you guys to see. I'll throw it on like Instagram or TikTok or something. I think I'll make a little post on Instagram. That's what I'll do. Because that's got pictures.
Yes.
So yeah. The best bet is Halloween is supposed to be, don't either go all the fuck out.
Yeah.
And go nuts. Or wear the stupidest, funniest thing you can think of because it's so much funnier. I think about when we did the mustache party and we're all wearing these fake mustaches and we look really good in them. Like mine was pretty real. Dad's looked real shit. And mom had just a felt mustache and like was all embarrassed. And it was the fucking best one. It was the funniest one of the night. It was like, yeah. Own that shit.
Yeah.
Own that shit.
Own it.
That's all emails. Shit. I'd be forgetting emails a lot. Emails and we'll get out of here. We'll be a little shorter this week. It'll be nice. Or we won't because sometimes emails take us a while because we get into them. Because sometimes I got good stuff. We got two emails. Email number 1 from Jim M. from Wisconsin. He says, okay, Tara. This says 1982 in the subject line. Okay, Tara, because this is our 82nd episode. Is it wrong to say you're not a fan of the police? Wait, okay, Tara. It is wrong to say you're not a fan of the police. Listen to a song or two and then more. I don't think I steer you wrong when it comes to music. They are kind of a big deal. He's not wrong. They're very good. Go sit down and listen on his sound system to some police. Get your fucking balls blown off, teabags. Come on, the T.
The T.
I went down the Thing rabbit hole. The Thing remake in 2011 is a bit of a turd. Yes, it is. But I don't even remember it. I don't even know if I watched it now that I think about it. I didn't realize it was a prequel. Oh, really? After the credits start rolling, they show a dog running from the camp and they chase it after the helicopter to the Americans' camp. Duh. 1951. Well, that's weird because don't they speak English in that movie? Those people were like Norwegian.
Yeah.
I don't know. Duh. I don't know how they explain that. The 1951 movie, The Thing from Another Planet, isn't very good either, other than Matt Dillon from Gunsmoke plays the Thing. Lame. Okay, Drew, disqualifying The Shining from the 1980s because it had a 1970s feeling is ridiculous, and you are ridiculous. It hands down is the best horror movie of the 80s, if not all times. Poltergeist and Pet Sematary were also pretty damn creepy. Listen, I said it's my favorite horror movie of all time. I just don't. It's the 1980s, barely the 80s. It doesn't have the vibe of the 80s. I want things that feel like the 80s. And it doesn't to me. So eat a dick, old man. 1982 movies. Just missing out of top 3. Poltergeist, Blade Runner, Tootsie, First Blood, and Rocky 3. So those didn't make this list. So his top 3 are Fast Times at Ridgemont High. It's a favorite of both of ours. Best pool scene in any movie anywhere. Okay, Dad, relax. Rated. Oh, he rated it. Okay, 5 boners. Okay, old man, relax. The Thing. Everything you guys said about it last week. A fun, kind of suspenseful horror story with crazy special effects. Rated 5 Gumby hats. 3 is E.T. I didn't know E.T. was 82. I thought it was a little later. 3 is E.T. I love me a movie that can take a group of kids and a freak from outer space and make them big screen stars. A fun, touching story. Rated 5 Reese's Pieces. All right.
Alrighty.
I like all those ratings. I think you did a good
too.
job with them.
Uh-huh.
Are you the one that said it looked like a Gumby hat?
Yeah.
Did
I did.
1982 albums. Tara, this is for you. Number 4, Bruce Springsteen, Nebraska. 1982. 1982, Bruce Springsteen's Nebraska. Awesome. I'm excited when we get to 84, the year I was born, because there's some good shit. Number 3, The Clash, Combat Rock. Great record. Prince, 1999. Also a great record. Mm-hmm. Then he has Michael Jackson, Thriller, number 1. It's hard to argue with. Sometimes I like to take off points for people that touch little boys' wieners. I'm just saying. Did it happen? I have no idea, but I think it did. And I just tend to steer clear. For all the fake music lovers, Kate Bush, The Dreaming. Spin has it at number 1.
Oh
my God. What a joke. Fuck off, Spin. You're right, Dad.
Yeah.
God, these losers, man. Gotta run. Have a dry Tuesday. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I got one more email. I'll give you a guess on who it's from.
It's not from Mom because she goes, "Have you emailed the kids?" And Dad said, "Yeah." And she goes, "Good, I don't have to."
She doesn't ever have to. So from Miranda, she sent a picture of her in her gumball machine outfit. I think she told you about this last week. She's cute. I don't know how old she is here, so I'm not going to comment on it. D&T, favorite TD, the Bears pick 6 by Johnson. Nice. Tara, costume idea. I think Tara should go as a Princess Leia to our Yoda Darth Vader. Thick Leia. I like that.
Thick Leia. Oh, you're so mean.
You're just working. You have to dress up, Tara. Attached, you'll find a photo of me as a gumball machine so Drew can describe it. Yeah. She's
send it to me.
Babe, how old are you in this picture? She's so what, like 19? Maybe 20?
Forward it to me.
Probably we're about to turn not 20. She's probably 19 and I don't know how to forward it to you. I have to describe it to the listeners though, Tara. So
that's fine, but I would like to see it.
I don't know how to forward here. Where's forward at? It's not forward. That's not forward. What the hell? Forward. There we go. Jesus Christ. Stop giving me shit.
Block
so Miranda, it's cute, huh?
Block that out.
Block what out?
My email address.
What if you care if people email you?
I don't.
I will, but relax. Jesus. She's wearing a red skirt. It's a slutty gumball machine. It's a red skirt with looks like tinfoil on the crotch area that says written 25 cents on it. And the crop top's like a red top, and it's just a bunch of gumballs around her boobs. It's a gumball machine.
Did you send it to me?
Yes.
I didn't get it.
I'll tell you. It's sent. Forwarded to you. It doesn't matter. Moving on. So we did watch some more vampire movies this week. I know we've been vampiring hard. We watched Vampires by John Carpenter. I told you that already, and we had fun watch, but it was bad. There's some really bad. Again, it's like, why are you trying to be so funny in it? And it's not funny. James Wood is like the main tough guy in it, and he's terrible in it. Billy Baldwin is in it, terrible in it.
Do you think people tried to eat the gumballs off Miranda's boobs?
I'm sure they did. I'm sure if I was that age and hanging out with her, I would have attempted this once because I was a fucking wild man. Blade. We also watched Blade, Tara. Have you ever seen Blade? Man, I wish I had told you to watch that instead. I loved Blade growing up and we had a lot of fun. She says, Blade, I really liked this movie. Way better vampire movie than Vampires. Tara hasn't seen it. I think she should give it a go. I'm not going to make you watch it for the pod, but it is good. Question for Tara. Are you enjoying the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo so far? Have you read a page of it so far?
I have read pages. I do like it. It's good.
How many pages do you think you've read?
I don't know. I'm probably like a third of the way through.
Okay. She also said she likes the Eddie question segment idea. I do too. I'm going to talk to Eddie about sending in some questions each week for us. Tara, do you have any grievances before we head out?
I don't really think so.
How about your internet being out? You have to be
yeah. My internet's out.
And that's not really much you can talk about. So.
And it's been out all day. And then I tried to chat with someone to see when it was coming back. And it wouldn't allow me to chat with them because there was an outage. I'm like, I just want to know.
Stupid. Yeah. That's the thing with everything on streaming now. You kind of...
I know.
Like, I can't watch TV either.
Yeah. I'm going to go home.
One or the other. They're both out. Everything's out at the same time. You're going to go home and there's lights are going to be off. And there's probably going to be a Frederick Krueger.
Exactly. Fred Krueger's coming to get me.
Frederick! Do you think his mom called him Frederick?
No,
Tara,
I think it was
Tara,
just
when I put the
spread.
microphone here, it looks like I have one of those like mustaches that go down around. You know what I mean? Where it looks like I have it shaved off at the. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Where it looks like.
Like a Fu Manchu.
Yeah, but like a thick, like.
Yeah.
That looks good. I might have to do that.
No, don't.
I think Miranda dig it.
Mm-mm.
Hey, Tara. Stay dry.
Stay dry.
Have a Tuesday.
Have a Tuesday.
And ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Melon
Melon fights.
fights.
Gotcha, bitch. I'm always trying to trick you.
I just